continuing talking on leadership, let's give a look at today the schools and universities for leadership today in my country or worldwide. The idea that schools are gardens for the leadership, the place where seeds are planted and first given the shoot spotted, tended and encouraged. I think it is not a new one. It's an old ancient method developed year by year as the time passes. There has been a transformation every 100 years with rising and going empires, and finally we have come to this pattern what we follow today, basically Western or the British pattern. All the schools for leadership and even the universities for leadership. Some Western philosopher, academics and scholar, he says, we are they who help to make or mar all children's. They that are the flower of our nation and those who become leaders of all the rest are committed to our education and our instructions. I would say, my friend, that the authority to lead in a free society goes to the one actually who knows. By simply equipping some members of the society, ideally chosen solely by aptitude to learn, with the available knowledge and the means to acquire more schools, were in effect teaching their pupil to be leaders and nothing else, making them a potential leader in different faculties of their choice. Therefore, we must elect. You see all the olden empires. The thought was very simple and the same, whether Eastern or Western. They used to elect as rulers and guardians of the society, who as a boy and youth and man had been tested and has come out without strain, and the society rendered him honors in life and even after death, called rulers, emperors, kings, giving them the highest rewards of the public burial and even making great monuments and memorials. I will take back to your mind to the Plato, long back. Plato, what Plato said. Plato, you may recall yourself, was convinced this ideal society as having three occupational classes, basically: workers and slaves, guardians and philosophers. In the society, the king would draw up the plans and the philosophers would carry them out with the aid of the civil service and military officers, comprising the guardian classes. Now notice here, this basics, the structure, this early and partly misleading distinction between management and execution. Leaders determine the overall plan at all ages, and managers direct the workers and slaves to do the work. This is the arrangement. The names changes, designation changes, but the structure remains the same. And to this ancient structure, as the time passes, basically the British, they added games of their own such as cricket, soccer and rugby football. These extraordinary social creations were in fact ways of training team leadership and teamwork, while making it fun for the boys to learn. Because the games took place outdoor, outside the box of the classroom. Boys could both enjoy themselves and learn the three-circle philosophy which I have been talking about: the team leadership, operational leadership, and strategic leadership. Without even knowing it, they learn the same principles. And the link between the elite public school today, my friend, and the principal universities is very close. In this respect. And then post World War II, there was again major change in the schools for leadership. They grew leaders as the opportunities for operational and strategic leadership experience expanded, and the strategic level leaders with practical wisdom experience started counting. My friend, these ever expanding opportunities of leadership in the times, and now education for leadership in the elite public and grammar school produced a flowering of marketable Western leaders across every field of human enterprise. This is what these schools for leadership today we follow. Thank you very much.